Welcome to Vedic Counselor, where ancient Vedic wisdom meets modern scientific insight.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into a really fascinating mystical object, something that lives at the crossroads of folklore, astrology, and some pretty ancient magic. It's called the Siyar Singhi, or the jackal's horn.
So let's start with a kind of strange question. What if a jackal could grow a horn? Now, I know it sounds like something straight out of a fantasy story, but this very question is actually the starting point for a very real and powerful mystical tradition. And here it is, the Siyar Singhi. Now, according to the old stories, this small horn-like growth is said to literally emerge from a jackal's forehead, but only at a very specific moment, when it hoots while facing the earth. The jackal itself is a huge symbol of intelligence and survival, this creature that just thrives in the shadows. So you can imagine why this horn, with such a mysterious origin story, is considered one of the most revered objects in certain traditions. It's believed to hold some truly unique and powerful energies. Okay, so what is this horn actually believed to do? Well, its first big use is in Vedic astrology, where it's seen as this powerful cosmic shield. But you have to wonder, how can a mythical object protect someone from these huge planetary forces? Well, in Vedic astrology, or Jyotish, the horn is mainly used to handle the influence of two really powerful cosmic points, Rahu and Ketu. Now, these aren't planets in the way we think of them. They're more like shadow planets, or nodes of the moon. Rahu is all about worldly desire and illusion, while Ketu deals with our karmic past and spiritual freedom. The Siyar Singhi is believed to bring these two opposing forces into balance in your personal astrological chart.
And the kinds of protection it's supposed to offer are, well, they're pretty extraordinary. We're talking about neutralizing the evil eye, fighting off black magic, and even softening those really difficult planetary alignments in a birth chart. And it's not just about defense. It's also believed to actively boost your fortune by attracting positive cosmic energy your way.
But here's the thing. Its power isn't just sitting there. To really work, the horn has to be activated with specific rituals. This usually means placing it in the northeast corner of your home, which is a spiritually important direction, and then energizing it with mantras, especially during powerful times like a full moon.
But the horn's influence isn't just aimed outward at the cosmos. It's also believed to work inward, helping a person along their own spiritual path toward inner peace.
So from a spiritual point of view, the artifact is like a conduit. The belief is that it helps the owner find emotional balance, get some mental clarity, and just feel a sense of divine protection from all those unseen negative vibes. It's really a tool for building up your inner resilience.
A typical spiritual practice, or sadhana, for connecting with its energy involves a few key steps. You'd start by putting the horn in a sacred space, then anoint it with something purifying like sandalwood paste. Then, the practitioner meditates, usually during a full moon, to awaken the object's subtle life force energy, which is known as Shakti.
And the benefits people hope for are deeply personal. Things like fostering emotional balance, helping with meditation, and inviting in prosperity. But what's really crucial here is that the horn also becomes a symbol of detachment from material fears, helping you cultivate a real state of mindfulness.
Okay, now we're getting into its most mysterious and, honestly, most potent use, its role in the world of Tantra. This is an esoteric tradition that's all about harnessing primal energies to get specific results.
This quote just perfectly captures the essence of its tantric power. The key here is that connection to the jackal itself, this creature of the night, seen as wild and primal. In Tantra, the horn is believed to embody and then amplify those exact qualities.
So in these practices, it's considered a top-tier tool, a yantra, for manipulating energy. This includes things like Vashikaran, which is basically a form of mesmerization or attraction. It's used to boost personal charisma, fire up one's love life, help fulfill worldly desires, and even protect against sorcery.
But, as you might guess, playing with that kind of raw, primal energy is seen as a very serious thing in these traditions. So this power comes with a pretty big warning label.
And that's exactly why it's not a tool you just pick up and use lightly. The tradition is very clear on this. The artifact has to be purified through rituals, like fire offerings. Trying to use one that isn't purified or using it for bad intentions is believed to totally backfire and bring all sorts of negative consequences right back to you.
So all of this, the astrology, the spiritual side, the tantric power, it all brings us to the final mystery of this object in our modern world, its very existence.
A real, authentic Siyar Singhi is said to be exceptionally rare. I mean, incredibly hard to find.
And that scarcity, of course, just deepens its mystique and jacks up its perceived value among believers.
So whether you look at this as literal fact or just powerful folklore, the story of the Siyar Singhi really highlights this amazing interplay. It connects these huge cosmic forces from the heavens, a tangible object from the earth, and the undeniable power of human belief.
Which, in the end, leaves us with a really profound question that goes way beyond just this one artifact. Is an object's power something that's inherent in the object itself, or is it really just a reflection of our own belief in it?
If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel Vedic Counselor. For personal astrology consultation, horoscope analysis, or Vastu consultation, you can contact us on WhatsApp 919219539215 or visit our website www.vediccounselor.com. Thank you for watching.